I find it ironic that the day in America every year dedicated to thankfulness has become a day and days surrounding consumerism. Thanksgiving literally means giving thanks. I thought Thanksgiving was supposed to be about this. It was about appreciating the things we have and focusing on the things that are truly most important. The truth is that material possessions, they don't satisfy. They may bring an initial rush of happiness or whatever you want to call it, but eventually it always does fade. I think it's about finding the things that truly are meaningful and bring us true joy. Joy that is lasting. For me, my true joy, lasting joy, comes from Jesus. The Bible says that the joy of the Lord is my strength. It's just beautiful and amazing that we can find strength in joy. And I think back to the moments in my life where I felt the most joy, and none of them involved material things. They involved encounters I've had with Jesus and people. And for me, that's what it comes down to. I'm not against shopping. I've said before, I'll say it again, I love shopping. I enjoy it. And more than that, I love shopping for people I love. It's one of my love languages. I love to give gifts. I even might jump on some of the small business Saturday sales or whatever they have to get some gifts for my family for the holidays. But it's not about that. It's about the heart behind it. What started out as Black Friday has now become literally the whole week, the whole month, the whole just focus of this time of the year. And I just kind of wanted to talk about it. Just wanted to have a conversation about it because I think it's important that we take a step back and look at really what this holiday is about, what this season is about, and how we can change our heart to align with thankfulness. So amidst all of the voices, all of the distractions, all of the things that try and turn our gaze from really what's most important. At the end of our lives, none of us are going to care about anything material. We're going to care about God, and we're going to care about people. So just as this week is Thanksgiving, I just kind of wanted to put this video out there just to challenge all of us, myself included, that when we're stepping into this holiday season, not to just allow ourselves to be sucked into the new norm or what we think that this should be. I'm not against the sales. I agree in supporting especially small businesses. But what I am against is this thing that almost just kind of tries to come in and steal a day that we can really just reflect and be thankful. And Thanksgiving is one day a year, but I think thankfulness is a lifestyle. Something that our pastor said recently was, thankful people always have a tank full. When you're thankful, when you're focusing on what you can be thankful about rather than the bad, the things that you don't have, not that we don't deny some facts and truth about sometimes life is just hard, but really it's about changing our perspective on things. And I think that's a really valuable lesson that our culture especially can learn from. So just as a call to action, I guess, here are some things that you can do and I'm going to do to just make sure we're in the right headspace, heart space as we step into this week. The first thing is just to be present. It's simple. I think sometimes we just get so distracted and other things just demand our attention, but sometimes we just need to turn them off. Just turn it off. For me, I'm really looking forward to Zai's first Thanksgiving, his first Christmas, and just how I can really just make the most out of it. And part of that is just being present, even in the mundane things, just taking a deep breath, just really valuing the moment for what it is. And I think that is kind of the first step to thankfulness. The second thing is to write a card or a note to someone telling them how you're thankful for them. Not everybody is good at writing cards, I understand that, but it doesn't have to be long or intense, just a small act of kindness. It could be to a loved one, a friend, or even just a stranger. The third thing that I'm going to do, and I encourage you to do, is just to read Bible verses about thankfulness. Psalms is full of just songs and thanksgivings. In just a quick Google search, you can find hundreds of verses about thankfulness. Psalm 106:1 says, "Thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." And lastly, this is something that we can all do, whether you have a phone or an actual journal, just to journal 10 things that you're thankful for. It can be less, it can be more. I think sometimes we just say, and I've shared in other videos too, oh, I'm thankful for my family, or I'm thankful for my friends, or I'm thankful for my house. All of those things are great and good and valid, but take it a step further. Just think a little bit more in detail. Like, what specifically about your family are you thankful for? What specifically about your home or about your job or whatever are you thankful for? And even things that you aren't really necessarily happy about in your life right now, try and look for things in those situations that you can be thankful for. So I wanted to share my 10 things with you guys. 10 things I'm thankful for / 10 things that bring me joy. The way Zion laughs when I tickle him or act silly. Secondly, warm drinks at home like lattes and teas. These bring me a lot of joy. Third, warm blankets, heater, and wool slippers in winter. There's something about just being warm and hoogly in the winter, and I just think about the people that don't get that luxury, that are literally out in the cold, and that's something to be thankful for. Next, I'm thankful for a husband who is always so patient and kind toward me. I need a person that's very patient toward me, because sometimes I can be all over the place and a little bit mouthy and just say whatever I think in the moment, and he never retaliates. He's just very kind, very consistent, very patient, and that is something that I really treasure. Next, I'm thankful for the ability to live basically rent-free for the past 4 years. That is something that not a lot of people can say, and I'm very grateful for that. Next, I'm thankful for resources that I have in order to create and do things that I love. For example, I love making these videos. I love doing graphic design. So technology, I'm very grateful for. We have an amazing iPad that can do so many things. And I'm thankful for art supplies. I love to paint. I love to do watercolors, just those resources that so many people around the world don't have. I'm grateful that I get to have those. Next, something that brings me joy and I'm thankful for is sitting in the evenings and watching TV with my husband. We'll put on a show and bring out some ice cream, and I just look forward to it. I love spending that time with him doing that. I'm also grateful for a loving and supportive family that are all in good health. I know not everybody can say that, and that's something I'm grateful for. Next, I'm thankful that I get to live in America. We are blessed to live here in America, where we have freedom and rights, and a lot of countries all around the world are very cruel and corrupt, and that is something that we can all be thankful for if you live in America. And last but not least, I'm thankful for you, the people that watch my videos, that support me and my family, that like my content, that share my content. Honestly, I couldn't do it without you guys, so I am thankful for you. I hope you guys liked this conversation. I hope that it inspired you in some way. It's something that I'm challenged by this year, and I just thought it'd be a good time, an appropriate time to share it, meaning that we're heading into Thanksgiving this week. And I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow if you live in the United States, and if you don't and you're not coming together with your family, you can still practice thankfulness. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That would be awesome. Subscribe if you're not already, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye. The puppies is so cuddly. Oh, pumpkin. I love you, Zai. I love these cuddles. I'm thankful for these cuddles. Can you cuddle me even when you grow up and you're a big kid?